Hello there. The IATF released Resolution 165F, today April 6, 2022. There are two main changes, which are very relevant to passengers entering the Philippines. Number 1, the IATF clarified the rapid antigen test rules to be followed by everyone. All airlines and the Bureau of Quarantine will have to refer to this new rule, which we will discuss. Number 2, there is an update on the accepted vaccination documents. We will give you the details and provide some insights about why the reciprocal arrangement must be scrapped or reviewed. Let's begin. Number 1 requirement is still a negative COVID test result. All passengers to the Philippines are required to secure this requirement except for those who are 3 years old and below. You have two options, and you need to select only one. Either a 48-hour RT-PCR negative test result or a 24-hour negative antigen test result. Regardless of your choice, the test result must have an official certificate. Rapid antigen tests must be administered by healthcare professionals. It means self-test will not be accepted. The good thing about the new resolution is that the IATF is now very clear and very specific about where the tests must be conducted. It should be administered and certified by healthcare professional in a healthcare facility, laboratory, clinic, pharmacy, or other similar establishments. Okay, so now it is very clear to everyone, including the airline staff and the Bureau of Quarantine personnel. You can get your tests at testing facilities or laboratories. You can also get it from healthcare facilities like hospitals and clinics. And now it is very clear to them that tests conducted at pharmacies should also be accepted. Note that most test facility will provide only a digital certificate. Either you print that out or call your airline if they will accept a digital copy. Printed copies are of course always accepted. If you want to take the 48 hours RT-PCR, for example, your flight is on April 15, 2022 at 6 a.m. Count 2 days before April 15th, and that is April 13th. On April 13th, at 6 a.m. onwards, you can start to take an RT-PCR. Note that this is the time that the sample will be collected from you. Likewise, if you want to opt for the 24 hours antigen test, if your flight is on April 15th, 2022 at 6 a.m. The day before your flight, in this case is April 14th, you can start to take an antigen test at 6 a.m. onwards. Your flight must be a continuous travel to the Philippines to be able to exclude your layovers in your 24-hour window. It means, when you check in from your country of origin or your first port of embarkation, if you get all your boarding passes and your luggages are checked through from that first departure all the way to the Philippines, and you will just go directly to the transfer area of the airport during your layover, and are not forced to leave the airport premises. Your reference time is your country of origin or your first port of embarkation. Any time within that 24 hours window is valid, and outside of that is invalid. To make sure you don't get into any problem like delays, change of scheduled time of departure, make adjustments as necessary. Next update is on accepted vaccination document. The IATF added Bangladesh, Mexico, Panama, and Slovak Republic to the list of countries with reciprocal arrangement. Here are the official countries in this list. We all know that the IATF wants to use this reciprocal arrangement concept so that countries will accept the VaxCert-PH. We're calling on the IATF to scrap the reciprocal arrangement requirement. Why? Because look at this list. Where is Saudi Arabia, Norway, Iceland, Jordan, and Hungary? I want to let the IATF realize that these countries have already dropped all their COVID requirements and are now back to normal. It means we will not achieve the reciprocal arrangement with them because they will not check for anyone's vaccination certificate anymore. Either the IATF follows suit with scrapping this requirement or simply add those countries to the list. Thanks for watching. If you find this information helpful, please like this video. We also appreciate your comments and feedback. Consider to subscribe to get to see more updates like these. See you on the next update and have a safe flight to the Philippines.